I can't believe that I'm actually moving to South Korea. In this video, I'm explaining why my plans regarding that are, and I'll also answer some of your questions. So if you think that this sounds interesting, then you should keep on watching. Hi guys, I'm Diana Grace, welcome. Here to help you by making it easier to approach Korean skincare and make you feel beautiful in your own skin. Now let's talk about moving to Korea. So I recently got accepted as an exchange student. I'm so freaking happy and excited that I just almost can't believe it. So I applied for the exchange the 1st of February this year, and I only recently got accepted in the beginning of June, so it has been quite a long process. It started with me applying for exchange via my school here in Norway. I had to write a motivation letter and list up different schools that I wanted to go to and things like that. And so they had to approve me before I could apply for the school in Korea. And so they did. They sent a recommendation letter to the school in Korea in addition to transcript of my grades. And so when the school in Korea approved that, I could apply for the school directly to the school in Korea. And so I had to fill out a couple of documents and write another motivation letter and yeah, just send in some stuff. And then when they approved me in June, that was my confirmation that I finally know that I will study in South Korea. So what's the plan forward? I am gonna continue learning Korean. I started learning Korean a couple of months ago, but I had to pause it because it was so stressful with all my exams, and yeah, I just had to take school seriously, obviously. But I will continue learning Korean now. I'm only at a very basic level. I know how to say the fish is swimming. Very useful phrase, right? It's 물고기가 수영을 해요. I think. I hope I hope I pronounced that correctly. I also know how to say he, she, or they drive, run, walk, make dinner, eat dinner, drink. I know a couple of colors, and yeah, just basic phrases like that. So I will continue learning, and I will also step up my game regarding studying Korean cultures so that I will be a little bit prepared before going there. When I get to Korea, I think I will stay in Seoul for about 1 or 2 weeks. I want to just see everything, get to go in all the different K-beauty stores in Myeongdong. If you don't know what Myeongdong is, it is the place to shop if you're a K-beauty lover as me. There are like a ton of different standalone stores there, like Etude House, Nature Republic, Innisfree, The Sem. Oh, there's just so many. And also I want to just experience as much as I can there before going to the city where I'm actually gonna study. I'm very much looking forward to actually try and see the different colors of the base makeup, like foundations and BB creams and makeup like that, before buying, so I actually know how they will look in real life. And also I hope to travel to different places, both in Seoul and also in Korea in general. I of course can't predict how everything's gonna be as far as studying goes. I know that the school system is quite a bit different than what I'm used to here in Norway. For example, I know that here in Norway we almost only have the final exams at the end of each semester. I have had some midterms and big, what's it called? You know, big assignments. but it has come to my understanding that in Korea there are not only final exams but also midterms, big assignments. You get graded by how active you are in classes, and also if you show up in classes, and teamwork, and there's just so many different ways that you get graded. And so I actually do prefer that, because I think that it will be easier to get better grades. But at the same time, I think that it will be more stressful throughout the semester. So I don't know how it will be for me making YouTube videos, but I will try to upload at least once a week, as I'm doing already. And I think that I will make more vlogs than how-to videos, but I will try to do both. So, but it will be interesting to see how everything will be when I get there. The fun thing is that I'll actually be able to show you how it is in Korea, how the streets look like, the K-beauty stores, the cafes. They have a lot of cool and weird cafes there, and just show you how it is there. And I'm also hoping to learn more about how Koreans think about skincare, what their approach towards skincare is there, not only based on research but also based on my own observations and maybe conversations with them. So I think that will be very fun. And I also think that it will be valuable both for me and for you guys watching my videos. Now, I thought that I would answer some of the questions that I've got from you already. I announced on Instagram last week that I had been approved as an exchange student, so I received some questions in private messages. So let's start with that. What are you studying? I'm taking a bachelor's degree in marketing management, and I study at a business school, so I don't only learn about marketing but also the management perspective of it, like organizational behavior, strategy thinking, money management, logistics, and a lot more. So in other words, I'm actually learning about how to start and take care of your own business and similar things like that. Very interesting. Have you been to Korea before? No, never. So it will be very exciting to be there for my first time. How long will you be staying in Korea? For approximately 4 months or just a bit over that. Are you going to learn Korean? Yes, definitely. At least some basic Korean. I have already started a bit, as I have mentioned before, but I'm hoping to learn more Korean while being there, not only by talking to Koreans, but also by taking a language course there. So yeah, we'll see. Is learning Korean a must to be an exchange student? I don't think it's necessarily a must, at least not to know Korean before studying there. But I think that it is very preferable, at least learning Korean while you're there, because first of all, I know that at least almost all the sites in Korea are written in Korean, so it's good for getting around and also for ordering food, shopping, and similar things like that. And also, I've read and heard that a lot of Koreans don't speak English, more in Seoul, but in other cities, I don't think that there are a lot of English-speaking people, at least among the elders. So it was actually like that in Japan as well, when me and my boyfriend we were there for 3 weeks last summer. And also there, not a lot of people speak English, at least in other cities than Tokyo. And all the signs were written in Japanese. We don't really know how to speak Japanese. We only know a couple of words and very simple phrases, but we did get around only speaking English. But of course, it's always easier to know a bit of the language. But also I think that it's just good to know a bit of know some Korean if you're actually going to live there. I'm only going to live there for about 4 months, but still I want to know some Korean, both so that I can get the most out of my time there, and also just to kind of show some respect. You know, if foreign people are going to live in your country, you would prefer them to actually integrate a bit and learn some of your language, wouldn't you? So yeah, that's at least my thoughts on that. Which courses are you going to take? I'm not 100% sure yet, because I had to list up a couple of different courses that I wish to take, and then I have to get them approved just to be sure that I'm getting all of my ECTs so that I can actually finish my degree. But some of the courses that I have listed up as my preferred courses are called Principles of International Business, Entrepreneurship, Cross-Cultural Communication, Korean Language Practice, Trade Supply Chain Management, International Trade, and yeah, a couple of more. But I have to take about 5 courses in total. So yeah, it will be interesting to see which courses I will take, and maybe I will tell you guys in the future if you are interested in that. Considering your interest in skincare, do you see studying in South Korea as an advantage? Absolutely. That is one of the main reasons for why I applied for exchange in South Korea in the first place. Just their take on skincare, how they see it as a ritual and even a lifestyle, at least a lot of them, that just really inspires me. And also, I have said so before, but South Korea is about 10 to 15 years ahead of us skincare wise, as opposed to us in the West. So that's very cool. So I just want to learn a lot more in that field and just see it all with my own eyes, and yeah, so yes. Based on what you're studying right now, do you see yourself working with something skincare related in the future? Yes, absolutely. I don't know exactly what I'm gonna end up doing or working with, because anything can happen. But as it is now, I absolutely can see myself working with something skincare related in the future. As mentioned, I study marketing management, but I know that in almost every field, no matter what you're working with, there's always need for marketing and management. So I think that there are a lot of different possibilities for working with skincare, even within my field of study. So yes, if I have the chance, I think that I will definitely want to work with skincare in the future. Do you have to take a lot of vaccines? Yes, I think I have to take about 7 vaccines. I'm actually taking them tomorrow. I have an appointment then. So that will be interesting. Yeah. Are you prepared for the differences in all the different dishes and food cultures? Yes, I think so. I love Asian food, especially Chinese and Japanese food. And I love seafood, barbecue, rice, and just a lot of different typical Asian dishes and ingredients. And also I have eaten kimchi multiple times the last couple of months, because I know that Koreans eat kimchi all the time, so I wanted to kind of get used to it, and I kind of have. I'm not very good with very spicy food, but I'm starting to get used to it, so I think that I will be fine. And when it comes to the food cultures, I think that will be fine as well, because I don't consider myself to be very picky, just a bit when it comes to very strange textures and consistencies. but I think I'll be alright, and I am excited to try out a lot of different food. So I think it will be good. I know that there are a lot of big cultural differences between Norway and Korea. For example, the fact that you actually have to wait with eating until the oldest person have started eating, and also there are some rules when it comes to eating with chopsticks. For example, that you don't leave the chopsticks in your food, and also when you're going to share food, which is very common in Korea and in Asia in general. I'm used to that in Philippines, so that is not a big problem for me. That's just cozy. But one thing is that if you're going to, for example, eat sushi, and of course you're eating with chopsticks, you should not take a piece of sushi with your chopsticks and just pass it on to the other person, and that the person is going to take the sushi piece with their chopsticks in the air, if you understand what I mean. Instead, you should place the sushi on a plate with your chopsticks, for example, and then they are going to take the sushi with their chopsticks from the plate. So yeah, that's very important, and there's just so much to learn, and I'm going to read a lot about the different cultures, also food cultures, before going there. But of course I'm going to learn a lot just by being there, being with people, and of course I can't know every single cultural differences before going there, because I think it's a lot. But I like to be just a bit prepared, just so that I can be a bit respectful and again get the most out of my time there. So yeah, I think I will be fine. What are you looking forward to the most? That is a big question, isn't it? There's just so much. I, of course, am looking forward to just see a lot of Korea, finally get to just, yeah, see everything that I've seen in a lot of videos. Of course, I'm looking forward to visit K-beauty stores and just see everything with my own eyes. I'm looking forward to learn more of the language, meet a lot of great people, and yeah, just I don't know, just see everything with my own eyes, just learn a lot more about the different cultures, and bring even more value to my YouTube videos, just because I actually experienced things myself, and that I'm just not just basing my knowledge on research and what I've experienced here in Norway, but I'm actually able to see everything for myself and experience things myself and things like that. So I'm looking forward to a whole lot. What are you not looking forward to? Maybe the fact that I'm actually going to live abroad by myself for about 4 months. Of course, I'm going to miss my boyfriend that I have been living with for about 3 years, I think. Of course, I'm gonna miss him. It will be weird to live abroad, and also I'm a bit anxious about the differences in the school system, just because I've heard and read that Koreans in general study way more than us Norwegians, considering how many hours they study per day. But I don't know how it will be for exchange students. And yeah, there's just so many things that I don't know right now, and I don't know what to expect. So yeah, but I'm mostly excited. I think it will be great. Which tourist attractions do you wish to see? I don't know about too many tourist attractions. yet, but of course I want to see Myeongdong, Hongdae, Gangnam, just Seoul in general, Jeju Island, maybe Busan, and yeah, I just want to see a lot. Those were the questions that I received. In addition to making videos there, I will also of course be active on social media, especially Instagram, because that is where I am the most active already, and I will just post a lot of pictures and of course on Instagram stories and some videos. So if you want to see more of the behind the scenes kind of, then you can follow me there. That was what I had to say about the exchange for now. I hope that you found it helpful in any way, or at least a bit entertaining. If you know someone who is going to Korea, for example for exchange, vacation, or who are going to live there, or you just know someone who would be interested in this, then make sure to share this video with them. And also I hope that you would be interested in following me on this very exciting journey. If you have any more questions, feel free to ask. I will more than gladly answer them either in the comment section down below or in another video if I get multiple questions, or just anywhere. So I hope you will. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more content like this. As always, I hope you're having an incredible day. I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.